all are welcome to my YouTube channel. Please consider subscribing for more statistics. Thank you. Jurors in the Trump Organization's criminal tax fraud trial have been proven a hire to and rental for longtime Chief Monetary Officer Allen Weisselberg, signed by means of Donald Trump himself. The exhibit got here as prosecutors wondered the firm's controller, Jeffrey McConney, about perks they allege have been given to senior personnel to fatten their pay whilst hiding their tax obligations. The trial threatens to disclose the internal workings of the actual property empire that set Trump on his route to the White House. The jury noticed that Weisselberg and his spouse acquired a $6,500 a month rental on Manhattan's Upper West Side, paid for via Trump's company, which even protected their $10,000 transferring expenses. Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's prosecutors are attempting to exhibit that two gadgets of the former president's company engaged in a scheme over more than a decade to assist executives stay clear of payroll taxes by compensating them with organization cars, rent-free residences and different luxuries. In her opening assertion Monday, Executive Assistant District Attorney Susan Hoffinger advised the jury that Trump had individually signed off on the charge of personal college lessons for Weisselberg's grandchildren. Weisselberg, the DA's star witness, pleaded responsible in August in a settlement that requires him to testify genuinely in opposition to the two gadgets, the solely defendant's final in the case in change for a lighter sentence. The commercial enterprise devices say he led the illicit association for his personal advantage besides their knowledge. Trump, who faces a range of different probes and court cases even as he considers a presidential run in 2024, has referred to as the case a witch hunt and stated the identical of the others. In questioning McConney on Tuesday, Assistant DA Joshua Steinglass confirmed the jury that, below the lease, which ran from May 1, 2005 to April 3, 2007, the 21st floor condominium used to be occupied with the aid of Weisselberg or different Trump employees. That provision may want to assist prosecutors persuade the jurors that it wasn't simply a one-off perk for Weisselberg, however an amenity, blessed at the company's best level, that ought to be used to mask the tax burdens of a variety of executives. Chief Justice John Roberts quickly blocked a House committee from getting Donald Trump's tax returns, issuing a meantime order that offers the U.S. Supreme Court extra time to consider the former president's bid for a lengthier delay. The House Ways and Means Committee had been set to get 6 years of tax returns as quickly as Thursday, after a federal appeals courtroom rejected Trump's present-day bid to block the switch from the Internal Revenue Service. In his two-sentence order, Roberts directed the committee to reply by way of November 10 to Trump's request. Trump on Monday requested the excessive courtroom to block the files from became over, while the justices think about whether or not to take up his appeal. The committee is racing the clock to reap the records, given subsequent week's midterm election and the opportunity that Republicans ought to take manage of the House. Trump advised the Supreme Court that the committee lacks an official legislative cause and that the effort is a pretext to expose the files for the sake of exposure. He stated the case gives important questions about the separation of powers that will have an effect on each future president. Donald Trump stated nowadays that he plans to sue CNN for defamation, claiming the community and digital information outlet has been defaming him when you consider that the 2016 election. And he takes particular and precise trouble with use of the time period big lie, a phrase which almost each and every mainstream information